Because you have only limited slots to like level them up, and Yan has to be one of them that was sacrificed because she's not that good. As much as I would love to use her. Say that again? We're going to the seaside? Apparently, we're going to be conducting preliminary research on a potential new area for resourcing mining. That all sounds good to me, but how could they want to send us of all people out to an area by an ocean? They should send someone out more appropriate, despite being experts. Someone who has never been to an ocean before. Like a Meyer? Exactly. They built a top-class warship, and they let it float in a swimming pool, collecting dust. Why aren't they using it for this? They claimed it has to do with the cost. What do you mean? Deploying a warship is a costly production. The amount of money required to move it is astronomical. On top of that, Amaya is the only battleship in the entire arc. They didn't want to send something so valuable just to potentially provide backup. They're so intent on saving that ship. It's just gonna go to waste. I see. There's one thing I still don't get though. If this job requires us to relocate resources at a coordinated near area, near the sea, then someone's gonna have to go do diving. Who's gonna be the one to take the plunge? Me? Huh. Sorry? I wouldn't recommend that. Even setting the matter of fractures aside, still many forms of deadly forms of marine life. Just shoot under the water, you'd be totally fine. But none of you can go near the water. It's sadly truth. If we followed in just once, we'll never be able to work our way back up. You guys have no imagination. Who is that? Oh, it's Litter! Litter plops down with a mysterious high-tech machine. People are all about inventing technology to allow them to do things they previously thought were impossible. What is this? She harassed MMR so many times that we eventually caved in and made it for her. This can detect whether or not there is any useful resources buried at these coordinates, along with the density of Rapture deployments over there, and then replies any information back to the Ark. If it's made by MMR, then the quality was second to none. Not only that, we got the leader of the Mighty Tools install it for us. So there's no way there's no problems in the installation process. Actually, I've been doing the installation myself. Who then? I'm the only one from the Mighty Tools being sent out. I'm afraid you guys will have to pitch in. What are you guys talking about? There are quite a few people involved in this operation. What? Being backed by CEOs of Big 3 and 2 deputy commanders. Several members of each squad are being sent out. Where are they? Are we supposed to be leaving today? It's a good question. Summer vacation. Leave? I brought enough sugar cubes. Nothing beats a cold cup of iced coffee in the summer. Yeah. I'm actually going to the sea with the commander. I can't sleep at all last night. Pepper, I've already told you this trip isn't for pleasure. But are we all going to the... But aren't we all going to the surface, to the ocean, in the summertime? How can we not have a little fun in the sun while we're up there? I still think I'm gonna need you guys' help with the installation. The way I see these guys are all going on different operations than us. Yark is experiencing predictability with its resources. You guys are being sent to find a resource or to find a result. And yet all I'm hearing is summer vacation. Volt shakes his tail with excitement. Huh? Volt? You're looking forward to running on the sandy beach as well? Once we complete our mission, I don't see anything wrong with us enjoying a little summertime of vacation. Not you too, Greenhorn. So we're all in agreement? The motto for this operation will be half work, half play. Ooh, I like that. Everyone probably thinks of me as a firepower addict who doesn't care for anything else, but I have a hidden secret. Nyan rummages through a pile of a bric-a-brac in the corner and pulls out a squirt gun. From now on, you can call me the master of water power. Water power, water power. Everyone's lost their minds. Well, the crowd has spoken. Who am I to try to stop it? It's about time you showed up. I was bored stiff waiting. Yan? You're part of this operation too? No. At least not officially. Word is that you're all going treasure hunting. Huh? No. We're conducting preliminary research. You can phrase it however you want. You're still gonna be checking whether the Ark can yield a profit from that area. They want to know if anything valuable is located there. How do you know? When you follow the Ark's economy as closely as I do, information has come to find you. Anyways, I'm thinking of joining in. And I came bearing gifts. Yen opens a big chest she brought. No way. What is this? Judging by the patterns, it looks like clothes for me. Those aren't any clothes I've ever seen, though. Knowing her, she probably stripped off 90% of the fabric and pawned it off somewhere. The chest closes again with a resounding bang. Pretty, aren't they? Swimsuits, the latest fashion. All the rage this summer. They may look nice, but I don't see any that are very practical. Yeah, it's not like any more skin. It's not like the more skin you bear, the higher defense. We don't want them. Did I ask you guys? I'm talking a rookie. They're quite pleasing to the eye, wouldn't you say? All these custom tailored as well. Contoured to the body perfectly at one size fits all. This is not. It covers the area that needs to be covered and shows off the ones that can be shown. Hell yeah, Yan is a woman. One I love. It's a hot new item with bold designs. They are quite nice, I'd say. There's a difference in a way a man and a woman's view certain things. When are you all going to get another opportunity to see the ocean? Live a little and get all that for the man of your dreams. You're gonna be spending a lot of time at the ocean. Why not look good while you're doing it? As for the price, if I want to waste my money's worth, you'd be talking a couple thousand credits. But credits aren't what I'm here for. Granting access is to some of the resource publishing rights, and the swimsuits are all yours. Free exchange and prayers are included. Well, what do you think? Still not interested? I'll do it. Huh? I said I'll do it. You shouldn't be so impulsive. What's impulsive about it? I wanted to show you this side of me for a while now. If I can get to see Pepper looking all adorable in a swimsuit, I'll be a happy camper. Mary? Mary! So, do we have a deal? Sure. Why not? Comfortable. 3 seconds can sleep. No problem. It's definitely easier to move around in this. The electricity definitely feels a bit tight, though. That's the entire point of a swimsuit, you dork. Are you sure this is okay? This is awfully revealing. So what? It's not every day you get to dress up like this. Wow! You look elegant, Mary, like a goddess. As for me, I think I would like something more, censored. Oh no, I'd be devastated if that happened. What a shame it would be to hide all of your wonderful developments. Hold on a sec. Are you and I the same height, Mary? I wasn't talking about her height, Neon. I think that's enough for now. In case you forget, the commander's right here. No, please continue. I can't. Pepper scurries off. Oh dear, that's too bad. She's as cute as a button though, isn't she, Commander? Indeed she is. Okay, what are you two talking about? Let me in on the conversation. If you're gonna be talking about Pepper's developments, that I've made some discoveries of my own thanks to this wardrobe change. For example, my water power makes me more cute. Huh? Cuter? I'm just saying, sometimes you need to try more defensive than offensive. Oh, I know that. Didn't Anise say our defenses would go up if we're wearing swimsuits? I'd totally forgotten about it, but thanks for reminding me. See, I got a long way to go before I reach your levels of brilliance. I pat Neon on the shoulder and exchanged a glance with Mary. Any chance? You got any spare compliments for me? Do I really need to? It'd be nice. I'm a medical professional who tends to my patients. I feel a bit uneasy wearing something like this. It's a bit of a letdown to only be complimented by Mary. But if you're not a fan of this look, I can change back into my regular clothes. No, that's not what I want. You look so good that I couldn't keep up with the words to describe it. Really? I'm with the commander on this one. I'm not into chicks, but you're smoking in the swimsuit. Oh, jeez. Thank you so much, both of you. I feel my self-conscious has been so safely restored. Maybe I should change. I just noticed you haven't changed along with anyone else in these. Dang it. Why didn't I have to say that aloud? It's just that I feel like those swimsuits should be a victory outfit. If you're gonna wear them all the time, they'll lose their significance. You should only wear it on special occasions. That's why I didn't want to say anything. Why are you all just standing around? I'm already miles ahead thanks to the Black Typhoon. I'm just having we're just having a fashion show. Uh-huh. And are you finished? Yeah, I think so. Now let's kick into the high gear. The sea is waiting. Vroom. Vroom. She's certainly a full speed ahead type of girl. Let's get a move on. We're about 1 kilometer from our destination. Sounds good and close. But that's still 1 kilometer of water in front of us and not land. Wait. If you look closely, there's a road. Huh? Cutting straight through the ocean? Huh? You weren't kidding! It's super narrow, but it's definitely, you can see it. Fascinating. It's like a mosaic pit. It's like Moses who parted the Red Ocean. You guys aren't going to cross this road, aren't you? It looks like it would crack at the very moment one of you take it. Instead of all of us charging in all at once, wouldn't it be easier? Wouldn't it be safer if we all go one by one? I agree. Alright, then who's first? I'll go first. No, I want to be behind everyone. I want to go last. I'm not the heaviest since I'm human. Nope. No way. It's too dangerous. Perhaps I should go first? I think the doctor should stay behind at first. We need someone to perform first aid if someone falls into the water. That eliminates Pepper as well. I should have figured. Looks like I'm first up. Why? Just look at me. I'm easily the lightest out of everyone here. Plus, you see the swimming ring at my waist? If I end up taking a tumble, I'll probably be able to float in the water. So I'll give it a go. Neon rushes towards the sea road. Huh? What is it? That swimming ring is just for decoration. Only humans are allowed enough to float on those things. As for Nikke's, I'd say I'd give it 5 seconds on top of it tops. Why would you wait till now to say that? Hey everyone! This road's pretty awesome. There's the sea all around me. Hurry up and check it out. I'm still worried about that swim ring. How about I go next? I go. Want sleep. Pepper and I will go next. Oh, sorry, it's Mary. Pepper and I will go next. Oh, wait, I'm not ready. Go ahead, Commander. I'll go last. I definitely feel weird being sandwiched between everyone else wearing swimsuits. I didn't think you cared about something like that. Well, I do. I don't want to be compared to Is this anyone else before I unleash the special outfit? Special outfit, special outfit, special outfit. I'm tired of explaining. Just hurry up and go already. Anise pushes me towards the sea road, and I start to cross. Master! Isn't this road fascinating? It's soft, and it looks like all those bits and bobs. They're shaped like stars. They're red as well. I wonder if they'll help my firepower. Neon, don't get distracted or you might fall. You should look straight ahead when crossing a narrow path. Oh, good point. I'll just turn around and walk backwards then. You idiot, that's more dangerous. You two are adorable. Wowie! Look over there. The water is all sorts of different colors. I can see my reflection in it too. The water must be super clean. Did this place used to be a resort of some kind? It's gorgeous. You like it too, don't you, Volt? Sorry, but you can't lie down just yet. You'll have to wait until we find some proper shelter to rest. I thought we were camping. Between installation detection device and searching for proper visual, we're going 2 or 3 solid days work ahead of us. With the amount of camping, there's no way this group can hack it. That's true. I saw a small hyperconductive plant over there. Well, we make shelter. I'll see if I can get the facility running and we can get some electricity. The only thing is, I might kick up a bit of a noise in the process and potentially attract raptors. Exactly. Someone should set up some decoys. I don't know why I even bother. Whoever brings up an issue is always the first to deal with it. Is there at least one other person who wants to tag along? It has to be Sugar. I'll go. I haven't changed into my swimsuit yet either. I've been itching to cruise along the sea road with Black Typhoon. Wait, you're gonna ride your bike? Of course. Wouldn't that muffle attract more raptures? It's fine, I can always just run them over. That actually sounds pretty awesome. Got room for one more in the back? You know it? You know it, hop on. Kids these days, they never think about consequences. Everyone else, help Litter build the structure. I must admit, this is pretty okay, considering we made it all in one afternoon. I'd say it's better than okay. It looks like it's some kind of resort you'd seen in a brochure. Bull bounces over to the doors and stands in front of it. I think Volt wants to see what it looks like inside as well. Should we check it out, Commander? Actually, I look back towards the sea road. Let's wait a bit. Nice and Sugar haven't came back yet. Oh jeez, I totally forgot. Sorry, I guess I'm a bit too excited. There's no need to be in a hurry, Pepper. There are plenty of things to do while we wait. Like what? Look behind you. Oh my god, that is so pretty. Master, after all this hard work building this place, I say we owe it to ourselves to go check out the sunset. Last one is a rotten egg. Neon takes off her slippers and runs towards the beach. Hey, wait for me! I want to take some pictures. Pepper takes her phone out and starts running towards Neon. I can't get enough of those two and their antics. What do you say, Commander? Should we join them? Let's. It's nice to relax once in a while. Pepper and I usually are busy at the repair center. We don't get much opportunities to see something this beautiful. I'm glad I can see Pepper so happy and carefree. I'm glad you feel better. To be honest, Pepper was pretty scared before coming here. The sea is totally unfamiliar to her. There aren't as many raptures as there are ones on the rest of the surface. That means the greater biodiversity, which means more poisons, bacteria, viruses we don't know about. Obviously, if we were to drag anything back to the Ark, we'd be in big trouble. That's why Pepper and I were dispatched here together. But still, it's not easy for either of us to be sent somewhere unfamiliar. I can imagine the idea of unknown diseases can be pretty terrifying for the medical staff. Yes, you know, we're not scared for them ourselves. We're more concerned that we won't be able to help any patients who end up contracting an unfamiliar disease. Anyone who thinks so selflessly is a true medical professional. And I'm sure they're flaunted in whatever surrounding they're placed in. Are you trying to make me feel better? I appreciate that. To show my appreciation, you're always free to stop by our clinic and rest whenever you're feeling tired. As long as we have a spare bed available, that is. Is there a clinic here? Yes. Later Hut was built one after the house was finished. We set up a nice spot on the beach under a palm tree. We also set up a parasol, so there's plenty of shade. I look towards where Mary's pointing. There are gigantic parasols, white like clouds, underneath which are several blue navy courts, the same hue as the sea. Amazing. Would you like the tour? Is that okay? Of course. We don't have any patients right now, so it's perfect time. Commander, you must wait. But sting. Huh? Hello, can you hear me? How long have I been asleep? I'm not entirely sure myself. About 2 hours, maybe? It's been that long. I believe so. Well, this little tour was helpful after all. It proves beyond a doubt that our beds are comfy enough. Sorry for taking up so much time. Don't worry about it. I'm used to accompanying people that are asleep. I mean, true. That just sounded weird. Are Anise and Sugar still not back from their decoy duty? I'm afraid not. Pepper and Neon have been keeping a lookout, but there haven't been any new developments. I think we should dispatch a search unit. Commander! We're in trouble. Huh? It's the sea road. I think it's gonna collapse. What do you mean? Before Neon had time to reply, a massive tidal wave crashes in front of us. How can a wave reach all the way up here? I think we should move the clinic further in the island. Oops. Yeah. To be honest, I'm more worried about the sea road at the moment. From what I can see, it's only patches that connects us to the main island. If it's destroyed, the waves are crashing even more frenetically. We'll be cut off entirely. Don't worry about that. As long as we use my water power and my unwavering resolve, what are you gonna do? We can forge another path, no problem. Jan is toppled over by one gigantic wave. Jan, I found your glasses. They're over here. Sure, I can. Ah! Another monstrous wave knocks Pepper into the ground. This is bad. We need to gather everyone together. What if everyone else doesn't show up? Meanwhile, across the water. When you look at that, the road is gone. Nice. What was once an outcropping is now an island. Who cares about that? This means we can't get our meeting with the commander. Sure we can. Nothing is impossible for Black Typhoon. Don't tell me this thing runs on top of water. No. Okay. Thank God. What if I redline it? It should be able to float on the water. Theoretically speaking, that is. I don't think it's possible for any angle. Maybe say so. I'm just saying, the only way to test our theory is to put it into practicality. See, this is why we don't have a swimsuit for these two. They fucking killed our wave out. So, let's hit it. Vroom. You insane, stop. Wow. We're completely stranded. I suppose the same goes for anise and sugar. It'll be fine. Worst comes to worst, just still go back to the Ark. We're the ones who are deep in trouble. The only pathway connecting us to the mainlands has been destroyed. Nikes are far too heavy to swim, so we can forget about that. We're not exactly buoyant either, so floating across is out. Even if we made a raft, we're too heavy, and we end up sinking. Really up the creek without a paddle. Do we have any signal? It was decent when we arrived. But about 3 hours ago, the concentration suddenly spiked. All communications are down at the moment. Rappy, isn't she amazing? God. Maybe Anise and Sugar will go back to the Ark. And come with the Admiral in tow. I doubt that. The Admiral only moves when the Deputy Commander approves. There's no way Nikkei is without a commander. we'll be able to convince them to allow the usage of the ship. That's if the deputy commander even agrees to see it in the first place. Well, that's just great. In other words, there's absolutely nothing we can do. Surely this situation isn't dire just yet. And we still have a mission. Let's install the detection device and search for the area. Turn on the light. Hold on. Suddenly got dark. And search for what areas we can for the time being. While we work on it, the sea road may become traversal again. You sound like a bum hoping to hit a jackpot on a scratch off. Well, at least I'm trying to be helpful. Leonard might be right. When Bungon assigned me to this mission, he gave me a Dulcery patented to this location. Was that one audible? There was never any mention of this place being an island. That leads me to believe the sea road wasn't underwater at the time? Right. Just like when we first got here. So are you saying the sea road comes and goes as it wishes? And anyway, yes. In layman's terms, it's referred to as a recurring phenomenon. Oh yeah, that's what I meant to say. No, you didn't. Now you mention it, I think I've heard of those terms as well. In any case, it has to be doing with the rise and fall of the tide. Thank you, Mary. Thank you. Well, if you knew, why didn't you pipe up? I hadn't made the connection. Back in the old days, it was a widely known phenomenon. Now, however, it's fallen out of common use. It's been regarded... Is it because, like, no one lives on the outside? I'm guessing because no one lives on the outside, that it's regarded as a realm of texts of ancient times. If we sit tight, the sea level will perform whatever and the road will show up again? In theory, yeah. Then I want to practice my water power in the I want to practice my water power in the sea. I'll set you up a little stall and we'll make some fresh fruit juice. You guys! We still have a mission to do. Work first, play later. We haven't forgotten. We'll finish the mission in the morning, and then we can have the fun afterwards. It's just my luck starting to strand on the island with you goobers. Kids these days, all they think about is horsing around. Having that said, I have to close the window, I think. I can't let these young whippersnappers... That being said, I can't let these whippersnappers leave me in the dust. Well, let's take the Scribsby with us when we go out tomorrow. Woof. It's nice seeing everyone still full of vigor. What about you, Mary? What are you planning on doing? How are you gonna spend your time here? Isn't it obvious? I'll be at the clinic. If the doctor decides to take a siesta, we will take care of anyone who gets injured. Aww, she takes her job so seriously. That's so cute. We came all this way. Surely it wouldn't hurt to take some time off. No can do. An emergency can occur at any moment. There's always someone getting hurt or fainting, like the commander. Yeah, sorry about that. Don't worry. The clinic is on the beach anyways. So I can watch everyone else while they enjoy themselves. On the morning of the second day, we get up early to start on the mission so that we can get some free time in the afternoon. Stop for a sec. The bottom doesn't look level to me. Try lowering the right corner a bit. Like this. Maybe better. Maybe better shaving off the bottom instead. Move aside. That should do it. Try setting up the machine again. There we go. Perfect. Now we have to fix it in place. I spotted what looks like a small particle on the west coast, so I went to take a closer look. I can confirm that they do swim. I can confirm that they closely resemble gold particles. The plan is to search the island from the main stream, which connects to the mineral vine. Finding gold would be a spectacle find. It hasn't been confirmed yet. Once we're 100% certain, I'll report back. There's also a lot of remnants of previous inhabitants left behind. During our search, we saw structures that look like docks. And we found a few houses centered around them. Might be good to search in those houses as well. I agree. There might be some records of some kind that could help us with our mission. If people who reside here were miracle miners, then there's possibility that we can pinpoint the mining point on this island. Agreed. Are you okay with doing this alone? I mean, Freemo's right there. She's not alone. Freemo's right there. Are you okay with doing this alone? If it's not too much? Huh? Well, first off, I'm not alone, but... If I need any help, I'll sure to ask for it. Need some coffee? Me too. Also, the deal with it glasses. Could we comment about her deal with it glasses? Oh my god, oh my god, I love these three. These three need to go on an adventure. Huh? Bull wags his tail frantically and points at the map that Rappy is drawing. I think he's trying to... sorry. I think he's trying to point out something. Ta-da! He's certainly a go-getter. I like that. Smiling. The smile. Precious. Do you think we can eat this? Only one way to find out. What are you guys doing? We're supposed to be conducting research, aren't we? Doesn't food count as a resource? Well, that may be true, but it's not the smartest thing putting raw food in your mouth. We know that. We know what we're doing. In an old encyclopedia I read, they talk about how people back in the day would catch fish and eat it straight up. Apparently, it was out of this world. And it looks like this place is teetering with fish. So it seems broadening our culinary horizons a bit. Who knows? It could even be key to solving the long-standing food shortage on the Ark. quite the brainiac when it comes to food, apparently. Anyways. Are you ready, Master? Ready when you are. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Time to make a spear. Spear fishing. Spear fishing. Oh dear, it looks like we got our first 2 patients. How do I feel like it would end that badly? They're eating raw fish. It's easy to infer that eating raw fish, the cat is crying now that it's thundering. What seems to be the issue? I think we have food poisoning. And the cot beside me, Dion is vomiting profusely. I think the fish is to blame. We really shouldn't be eating things indiscriminately in unfamiliar surroundings. First, let me take your temperature. Can you come closer? 38.5 Celsius. Fairly high. You should stay in bed for the rest of the day. We'll take another look at you tomorrow and see if you need more rest then. We have to. Doctor's orders. You're not leaving this clinic until you're feeling better. No, please. Based on my work, I have really enjoyed my free time. I won't let a small bit of food poisoning start blah 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 blah. Pat Neon on the bag and hold back her hair. That's the least we can do. She will have order. Vengeance will be mine. Master, when I get better, I'll make extra sure my free time doesn't go waste. I gotta pray to the gods my fire. No, I mean my water power. Ugh. Seeing Neon vomit makes me feel queasy myself. Blah. You shall taste my vengeance. Oh my. The next day, Neon and I observed the daily routines of the clinic while we were bedridden. Also, we're still sick. Pepper, can you prepare some fluids for our patients? She's too happy. She's too happy. She should be sick. Right away. We'll give you some water from our icebox. If you have food poisoning, be sure to stay hydrated. Thank you for this. Yeah, thanks. It's not a problem. Just don't let me see you come back with the same ailment. Space? Yes, we have beds available. What seems to be the issue? Hammock fell. Head bumped. Let's take a look. I don't see any major issues. Admitted, can I? Sorry? But I'm afraid there isn't any beds in the clinic for manglers. Down fell. Head hurt, tummy upsetty, food hungry. I would suggest you go back and reinstall a better hammock. Oh, Prima. I sprained my foot while out searching. My mobility is a little limited. Do you have any replacement parts? No, Rappy! Rappy, no! You shouldn't be so pleased as in having parts replaced. If you're always thinking every problem can be resolved by just switching out new parts, then you won't take any proper care of yourself. Then we'll try everything we can do to see whether or not you can keep your original part. If that doesn't work, we'll have to replace it. Sound good? Okay. Happy lays down on the bed. Finally got some company. Do you think we should put her to work? What's cutting into you? We've been cooped up here all day. I haven't even been able to enjoy our vacation properly. When's the harm in having a little fun? You shouldn't tease someone while they're sick. I know, I just want... She's not sick. She sprained her ankle. You're the one that's sick. You're the one that's sick. I know, I just wanted to do it because it's Rappy. Anyways, this island is so peaceful. Any more than the rest of the surface, so I thought for sure the clinic would be empty. Turns out Mary barely has any time for the rest of the people coming in and out. The sweet detail of like the water falling and stuff? Yeah. You're right. It's a bit better when Pepper was here during the day. Just by seeing Pepper have a chance to relax, my heart feels at ease. Well, with these words, Mary let Pepper go. Unfortunately, it was only after Pepper left that things got busy. Kinda makes you feel a bit sad, doesn't it? She may seem like a super, but underneath, she's still just a person. It's nice to see someone else feeling the way I do. Who's that? Oh, it's Pepper. Sorry. I gave Pepper fucking Mary's voice. It's me. That's a cute wink. To be honest, I couldn't rest thinking how hard Mary must be working. I was watching the whole thing from a distance. Mary is so kind and skilled. She's like an angel. Especially when it comes to her devotion to her patients. No one can beat her. But she's still just one person. She always takes care of others, even when it comes to her own duplication. My thoughts exactly. Really? It's always bummed me out. So, with that being said, could I possibly ask you two for a favor? Oh, are we doing something for Mary? She deserves... Oh, oops. She deserves it. I'll find a way to make it up to you two, I promise. Even if I scrounge up some credits for some... Nutrim. Don't worry about compensation. This clinic's already done so much for us. Besides, I think I already know what you're gonna ask. Thank you! Then... Mary edges closer to us. Pepper, what are you doing over there? Uh-oh, Mary's coming this way. But what I told you, I'm leaving it in your hands, Commander. I'll oversee the clinics. Don't worry about that. Now leave it to me. Pepper, have you ever told this to Mary yourself? She's always looking after you. So I'm sure she'll be willing to listen to you about something like this. I have. She always pretends not to hear me. Maybe it's because it's coming from someone from the same line of work. I'm not sure what she's thinking. Pepper, I told you to go and rest. Why are you here? Oh, I thought I could use some help. If you don't get out of here right this instant, I will find some work for you to do. So you've got work for me. I'll do it. You're so incredibly sometimes. Very well. You can help me clean up the clinic later. Oh, our vomit. She can clean up the vomit. Blah. Blah, blah, blah. 3, 2, 1. Action! I turn on the phone and play some summer music. Tasty? Okay. You got me thinking of the ocean. Master, I'm gonna toss the ball. Go for it. Be sure to catch it. Magic water toss. You don't have to throw it so hard. Huh? What was that? I said your throw is so weak. I run towards the ball, pick it up off the sand, and walk towards the clinic. Oh no, whatever should I do? The ball landed right near the clinic. If only some kind doctor would pick up the ball for me. Huh? I'll tell you, these gloves hurt my ring. Huh? I'll throw it back. Here. Wow! I didn't know we had a secret volleyball master in our midst. Why don't you join us? Sorry, but there's a patient inside. I'm gonna toss the ball. Oh, well, then it shouldn't be a problem. Pepper can play beach volleyball with you too. What? You'll have fun. I'll stay here and watch from the clinic. Ah. Mission failed. Mission failed. Better luck next time. We should have known that plan wouldn't have worked. It was way too simple. We should proceed with my method. We'll get him next time. Hydro power transform! Magazine complete! The weather is good. The agent's feeling good. What's the latest in our extra sword gun I asked for? And planted it in the clinic. Good. Once I blast our target, then she'll be angry and she'll end up shooting back at me with the other gun. Before you know it, she'll be enjoying herself and having a wet and wild whoa, having a wet and wild water gun fight with me. All right, Agent B is off. Jan springs across the sand towards the clinic. Water blast! Bang! Aren't you gonna attack back? If you don't, it's kinda like I'm picking on you. Sorry, what was that? I didn't hear you. Uh-huh? Huh? Huh? Are you water gunning down the clinic because it's getting overheated? How thoughtful of you. How did you know? I was about to drink some ice water. But you're soaked. That's okay. I'm afraid I'm already in my swimsuit already. I'll dry off soon enough. Was there anything else you guys need from me? If not, I should go back and organize the clinic supplies. Second attempt failed. I'd say we would go for an all-out assault. What do you mean? I'm sure you've seen all of those pretty shells on the beach. We can collect some and put them on a bottle and use them to decorate the clinic. Sure, Mary would be happy with that, as it pleases the patients. That might actually work. I think so. Best of all, it's already sunset, so there won't be so many patients. This is gonna work. I feel it in my bones. Good, let's try. Shell. Ah, I found one. Check this one out, Master. Doesn't it look like an M... Doesn't it look like a 32? The shell looks like a gun. I never thought I would see a shell resemble a rifle. I thought so. The gods of fire, water power also resides on the beach. I need to be looking harder at the shells. Me too. I can see a rocket launcher, but a fucking rifle? What? Anywho, how many did you find? Well, I showed Neon the shells I picked up. I'm not quite sure how to say this. They're not pretty. They're not pretty, and they're not especially ugly. They're just a little plain. That's all. I think so too. Okay, let's combine them with mine. Neon pours a fistful of shells she picked up into the palm. Amongst the arranged shells, there are also small pebbles that clink together every time we collide with one another. There is also a spiral-shaped one conch shell. I have a sand dollar. This makes me want to go to the beach, like a lot. I want to collect some shells. So pretty. I can't believe I surpassed you so easily. Guess I got a knack for shell collecting. Are any of those for me, perhaps? Huh? Do you want some? Of course. Oh, wow. I never imagined a master would be jealous of us to stifle shells. Just kidding. I was gonna gather some for you separately. You're a good friend. Anyways, always have been. I gently run my fingers through Neon's hair, who's beaming with pride. Well, since my collection appears to be in high demand, I better get one more round before the sun sets. Neon rushes towards the seaside, excitedly. Maybe I should cut loose and enjoy myself. No, I still got work to do. Mary, I'm here. Pepper? Why aren't you out enjoying your time off? It's nighttime. It's like my one screen. I promised you before, didn't I? I'm gonna help you clean up. Oh, that? I wasn't actually gonna hold you to that. Well, since you're here, can you gather all the bedding and put it up in one place? Sure thing. Is there anything else? Did you hear that? Huh? What is that? Do you think there are some squirrels nearby dropping acorns? There it is again! What are those pebbles doing here? Who could have done this? Hold on a sec. There's a glass bottle. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but they're really pretty. It's like the sea itself is contained within this bottle. Can you give me a moment? I'm not sure why they're giving me this a gift. I think I'm gonna have to talk with them. Oh, sure, of course. Oh, does she not like that we did? I'll just take a walk in the area. Just let me know when you're done. You can both come out now. Huh? Uh-oh. I knew it'd be you two. How? How could I not? Both of you have been butting into my affairs since this morning. Mary picks up the glass bottle full of shells and pebbles. What exactly is the meaning behind this? I want to do that. Isn't it really pretty? Come again? You see all the shells inside the bottle. Aren't they pretty? They certainly are. Don't you think it can lift the spirits of any patient in here? I'm sure it will. But there are lots of sand beds and tables there. I'm not sure if we can make enough glass bottles for all of them. However, I think if a certain doctor lends us a helping hand, we might be able to do it. No. First, we can gather up enough empty bottles. Then we can pour whatever's in the bottles, and then we can pour what's in one bottle entirely into an empty bottle. Then add some sand and seawater so it doesn't look so empty. Hey, that's a great idea! How'd you come up with that so quickly? Why are you two doing this? You've been pestering me all day to leave the clinic. Desperately, despite you knowing perfectly well how I feel. Did Pepper put you up to this? Well, yeah. But that's not what's important. We wanted to hang out with you well before that. Hi. We like you? You do? You're like our guardian angel. Isn't that right, Master? Absolutely. We owe you so much. Is that so? Oh, well, I'm very grateful. You're both lovely people. But as I mentioned before, I can't leave the clinic. An accident occurs at any moment, and if a doctor isn't present, then the patient will... Ugh. Don't worry about that. That's why I'm here. Pepper? I thought you went for a walk. I didn't. I was too upset to. At the repair center, you've never taken a single day off. And now, even when we're at a gorgeous deserted island, you're still intent on remaining in the clinic. Pepper, one day, just for one day, consider yourself on vacation. I've always thought of you as a role model, but whenever I think of the fact that I would end up getting into your position, I may end up working 365 days a year without any rest. My future feels so bleak. Oh, you mustn't be concerned. Even a doctor with my seniority can take breaks. You see, you said it yourself. Oh, what? You said it. Even in your position, you can always take some time to have some rest. As a bonus, we'll help you enjoy your vacation as best as possible. It's our forte. I suppose I can't win. Commander Neon Pepper. Very well. I'll enjoy my vacation. But just one day. I'll leave the clinic to Pepper for just one day. After this, though, I don't want you to ask me for any more favors, okay? Yoo-hoo! We did it! Pepper rushes forwards and squeezes Mary tightly. Aww. Group hug! Neon follows Pepper's lead and hugs Mary. Stand back and look at the three. In order to get the most out of your vacation, you'll have to wake up early. Since we're by the ocean, we can't we can't go without taking in a sunrise. So does 5 a.m. sound good? That works. I can handle waking up early for one day. Are you sure? Don't push yourself too hard for my sake. I've gotten you to take a vacation. Compared to that, waking up early is nothing. Can we maybe catch a sunset instead? What? You said you were going to teach Mary how to enjoy her vacation. No, I didn't. That was Master. Just want to wake up early. It's a mood. Before Operation Vacation begins, we all decided to confirm the progress of our individual tasks. Alright, everyone, report in. Device installation is complete. With Greenhorn's help, we confirmed that the devices were all operational. Throughout the use of the said device, we discovered deposits of mithrin hydrate in these waters. As the rapture disruption in the water, internal reports show are 0. The sea may be the answer to the Ark's resource problem. So any mining operation conducted can be done completely in safety. I'll go next. Our search around the island has turned up as a mineral mine in the 10 o'clock direction of us. However, it appears that the minerals found that can consist of purely of copper, silvers, rather than gold. We'll have to examine the components of the samples we took to be certain. We have Vault to thank for that. I give Vault, who's looking very proud of himself, a pat on the head. We pat the dog, pat, pat, pat. We also searched the houses around the harbor. We were unable to turn up any useful information. Proceeding northward throughout the palm grove, however, we found records stating that the Seaside Hotel. We should indeed head there tomorrow. Yeah, we pat the dog. And we intend to head there tomorrow to continue our search. Good job. It's weird hearing that come from you, Frima. Me and I were searching for some food supplies to take back to the Ark, and there's some weird looking grain. It wasn't corn and it wasn't rice. It seems to be the new strand that only comes into being after the rapture appeared. It tastes similar to corn though. True. Anyways, since it's grown in the humidity in the humid climate, there's a high possibility it can conduct into harvest in the Ark. It'd be worth taking a few samples to the Department of Plant Control. We'll be sure to take some seeds with us on our way back. We also picked up a bunch of them. You're planning on reporting them all to the department, right? What, you thinking I'm planning on keeping them to myself? If there's any chance of selling something, you would take it. You all need to have a little more faith in me. Nah. All of us. As of us, Sifalin hasn't reported in. What? Everyone knows perfectly well what you two have been doing. Pretty much all of us have been paying a visit to the clinic for one reason or another. Alright then, next up. Oh, it was me. Whoops. Where'd the lighting come from? Ah! Everyone, check it out! It's time for the sunrise! Wow, when our reports were finished, do you think the sun will be waiting for us? Let's hurry outside. Yeah. Whoa. Sunrises are just like sunsets, but in reverse. With sunrises, there's a feeling of hope. when the sun is coming out. Very heroic way of putting it, Greenhorn. Hey, Mary, isn't it nice seeing this as a group? Yes. I've seen this view a couple of times already from the clinic. But seeing it well with you, how do we put it? I feel like this is a memory that I should hold on to and treasure. I agree. I don't. We're only creating memories for you. Neon dumps a bucket of water on Mary. A memory begins and ends with strong emotions. To me, this is the true meaning of a good vacation, and what I wanted to share with you. I'm going to let her get away with... You're not going to let her get away with that, are you, Mary? But if you play around in the water too aggressively, someone might get... Fine. I did promise myself I would have fun today. So if it makes you all happy, I'll fight back. Why are you smashing me? Oops. Sorry. I just wanted you to be a part of the fun. If that's what you want... Time out! Water in my eye! This mean... Do you mean water got in your eye? No! My glasses fell into the water! Not again. Eat them. Bolt brought them back to you, Neon. What a good doggy. Thanks a bunch. I'm blind as a bat without my glasses. That means we can start again. My turn! Ugh. Oh. How could you be judged from one splash, Commander? I'm not sure, but it seems like everyone has their sights on the Commander. It's unfair. Then I'll balance out the scales. Yikes! Now Pepper's as stoked as you are, Master. Ah! Isn't pushing a little dangerous? What do you mean? Look how soft the sand is. I've been walking this beach up and down countless times. There aren't any rocks in sight. Here, feel it for yourself how soft it is. Pepper, wait! You weren't lying. The sand is really soft. Wait, I feel something in my hand. A pebble? Is this what the Commander and Neon were collecting yesterday? It's very pretty. Pepper, are you listening? What's wrong? You've gotten quiet all of a sudden. Could you so a patient? So say something! Pepper, are you okay? I trusted you. I trusted you. You hypocrite. What just happened? Did I push someone? Pepper? Are you okay? Yes, I'm okay. Everything just started to spin. I think I played in the water too long. Pepper, if something's wrong, you should tell me. I'm just a little lightheaded, that's all. Don't forget, I'm a doctor as well. If I know something was wrong. But... just now, did I Uh, just now I said, did I push someone? You don't look very well. Are you sure you're not... Are you sure you don't want me to have you, give you a checkup? No, I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm honestly, I just need to rest for a while. I'll be back. Sorry, everyone. I know how hard you all worked to make this a happy time for Mary. And I've gone and spoiled it. That's okay. What's important is you go and get some rest. I know you insist you're okay, but in my professional opinion, I don't agree. Understood. Don't you dare think don't you dare think about cutting your vacation in short because of me. I would never forgive myself otherwise. We'll be fine. Yeah, we'll always hang out and have fun later. No, absolutely not. You've all got to enjoy yourselves even more for my sake. Anyways, I'll head back before I bring the mood down anymore. See you all later. Mary despondently plops across the wet sand. Pepper and Mary playing doctor on each other. I mean, they're both professionals. They gotta look after each other. Which is true. Is it just me, or does it feel like she's running away? It does. Mary, are you worried about Pepper? Yes, of course. She went through all of that so I can enjoy a proper vacation. Only to bow out moments later. I can't help but worry. Commander, Neon. I think I'll have to excuse myself as well. I know you all went through a lot to bring me here, but I'm really sorry. You're going after Pepper? Yes. It might turn out she's actually just a little lightheaded, but I personally have all my doubts. If there's something more serious at play here, I don't want Pepper to be by herself. If that's the reason, I can't stop you. Thank you for understanding. Also, if it's not too much trouble, could you two maybe teach me how to enjoy my time off next time? This was really fun. I almost forgot all about the clinic. Of course! We promise in the name of our ancestors of water power. We'll kick it up a notch next time. Wow! Okay, this is where we're going. We'll kick it up a notch next time with water sports. Oh my! I'll look forward to that. I'll see you guys later tonight back at the house. What do you think? Based on her outward symptoms alone, it doesn't seem like much. Something about their reactions are off. My spidey senses are tingling. My thoughts exactly. If they insist that they're both fine, there's not much we can do. True. For a while, Neon and I walk without saying anything. So what should we do now? I was wondering the same thing. I think we should stay here and amuse ourselves. That's what Mary wanted us. That's what Mary said she wanted. She wants us to teach her how to make the most out of her vacation in the future. So we should brainstorm some more water-based activities for her. Like what? Plenty of things. For example, we can make like a boat and ride it on the water. Like a surfboard? Yeah! Or maybe some sort of, maybe some kind of vehicle that can glide across the water. Those are called chips. Aw, shucks. Everyone's copying my ideas before I was born. That's an interesting way of thinking of it. What else? We could sit down cross-legged underwater and assess our weapons. Do you really think it's a good idea to drench your guns in water? I guess not. Weird. What was that hallucination just now? Some sort of flashback? I've never pushed a human like that before. Is that Noir? Yeah! I always run Noir now. Noir is always on my team. But it felt so real. And their faces look like... Who's that? Rima, how long have you been standing there? That's my line. Sorry. It was so dark that I didn't see you. Problem? No. You need a petition for Mooku crossover? That's what I'm saying. If you were here before me, then I'll go somewhere else. I was on my way back to the house anyways. Wrong way. Oh, oops. I'm a little turned around at the moment. Fingers crossed for me? Thank you. It's nothing serious. Nothing serious. It's just that my memory is a little jumbled. What I mean is, I don't know if it was my own memory. There I was, having fun with everyone, and then it all came to me in a flash. Deja vu. Exactly. I was pushing someone downstairs. You were? It's weird, isn't it? It would make more sense if I was the one getting hurt, but the other way around. I just don't know I'm capable of such violence. Agreed. But it felt so real. Too real to be a dream. No. Daydreams first seem real. I really hope it was just a dream, but the more I think about it, the more real it seems. If that was a memory, it's something from when I was a human? You know how our memories are all messed up? Who's to say that that memory you attempting to repress as a human wouldn't resurface when you're Nikkei? Far-fetched. Why? How Nikkei body is remade. Modeled after what they thought was most ideally when they were human. Now that I think about it, the previous me wouldn't hurt a fly, even if harm were to come to me. That must be why I am where I am now as a Nikkei. I could never push anyone, let alone Senior Mary. Wait, why did I say senior? You're tired. That why. No, I really think I'm onto something here. Pushing Mary when we were playing in the water must have set off some sort of memory and brought them bumbling back to the surface. Oh, jeez. What if I make another mistake in front of her? Fine, like always, go. Rima, have you always been this nice? No, just fixing problems. Oh, okay. I fix problems as a doctor. Ha. Thank you so much, Rima. I know I really unloaded a lot on you, but you're a fantastic listener. If I ever have any more issues in the future, I'll be sure to come see you. Huh? Order my coffee. Not milk, no sugar. What? Oh, sure. I'll only turn to you for help. No, that's not. Well, I'm off. Pepper skips off with a wave. What have you two been up to? You're gonna have to hold on to your hats for this one. Today, Master and I discovered the true secret behind the ultimate vacation. What in the world are you talking about this time? That's it! I'm calling you out! You're always giving us grief and using our age as an excuse to be rude. And I'm saying you're a coward. I haven't the slightest idea what you're talking about. However, what I have to say is far more important than whatever you're yammering about. I have an announcement to make. I know everyone's been having trouble being stuck on an island and not knowing if we'll be able to get back. The operation is coming to an end, and yet the sea road is nowhere to be seen. So I've been making some designs in my spare time. It's a lifeboat that can be... It's a lifeboat that can withstand the weight of Nikke's. And it's made by only the materials found on this island. You're being for real? Of course I am. What other reasons would I have to lie to you all? So a boat. Then why didn't you say anything till now? I didn't want to get everyone's hopes up before I knew it could be done. There's nothing worse than giving someone false hope than tearing it away. Wow, you're officially number 2 on the list of people I respect the most. Master being number 1, of course. Do you ever stop talking? When can we start building it? As soon as the materials are gathered. That's the answer I've been looking for. I suppose that's the reason they call you the Mighty Twos. Then we're just supposed to gather up materials for tomorrow? The operation's almost over, so I believe it's the best option. Finally, we'll be able to rejoin with Nice. Master, I'm so excited! Letter? How long will it take for the ship to be completed? It's my first time making something like this, so it might take some trial and error. After we gather all the necessary materials, we should be able to try for a trial run in about a week. That's fast. As long as its design is solid and the assembly should be quickly processed. The assembly should proceed quickly enough. I see. Well, that's a relief. First, we'll need to get some wood. Then that's for starters though. We'll need a material that can withstand Nikke's weight and can float well in the water. There's some there's plenty of quality wood lying around. I was stumped on how to come up with other materials. Fortunately, Rappy told me about a hotel that was built around the grove. We should be able to find other materials we need there. I say we send several people working crew over there. Wrecking crew over there and have them go to town. Here's a list of what we're gonna need. I made some tools last night, so take them with you. Thanks, Litter. I'll go to the hotel while I'm on my investigation. I'll tag along as well. I'm curious to see what's in the waterside hotel and what it looks like. Me too. You're not going over there to sleep, are you? Neon, should we go gather wood? Sure. Is it possible for me to join you as well? I feel like I'm not doing well on my part while everyone's stepping in and helping. We need you to watch over the clinic. It's okay. Mary can do that on her own. Isn't that right, Mary? Mary? Oh. Sorry, what were we talking about? I was wondering if you could watch over the clinic while I go fetch some wood with the commander. That scared the shit out of me. Are you okay? You seem kind of out of it since yesterday. Huh? Me? I'm just zoned out for a moment. You don't need to worry. I'm just a little worried about how the roles have been assigned. After your dizzy spell yesterday, I'm not sure you should be doing any sporantist activities. How about I go with the commander and you stay at the clinic? But Pepper, if you were in my situation, would you let me go? No, I wouldn't. Exactly. So please, respect my decision. Okay. I'll wait at the clinic. Watch yourselves out there. Your aim's a little off. I'll try again. Maybe it'll be better if we do it. You two are supposed to be resting. I've got to occupy myself somehow in the meantime. You insist. Whoa, hold up. The tree is leading towards Mary. Ah! Mary, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. It just missed me. Sorry, it's my first time doing this and couldn't tell where it was gonna land. It's okay. Everyone makes mistakes in the beginning. Pepper made all sorts of goofs during her residency. Mary? Oh, sorry. Some old memories came up. Are you sure you're alright? I'm perfectly fine. We need to cut down 5 more, is that right? I've rested long enough. How about we switch? Let's do that. I hand the axe over to Mary and back up. Wait. What is it? Are you chopping at random points? Oh, why are you chopping at random points? Oh, I guess I am. Sorry, I'll try to focus. Hey, Mary? I want to get your medical opinion on something. What's that? If there's someone who's usually super talkative and chipper, sharp as a tack, and they suddenly start zoning out and feeling like they're not all there. What do you think that means? I'm not sure. It just might not, it might mean that they have a lot on their mind. If symptoms persist for an extended period, then it's potentially some sort of depression or anxiety. Is that how I seem? If the shoe fits. I see. I have another question. Yes? If a person is suffering from depression or anxiety, what's the best thing to do around them so you can help them? Typically, I would recommend just listening. Being patient with them, showing them that you're on their side. However, that means you shouldn't necessarily try to give them advice. What are you doing? I'm performing water power breathing. These are legend breathing techniques that should help you listen to other people's stories 3 times better. What? I can't say I've ever heard of that. When exactly did you hear about that? Actually, there's only one ruling authority in the field of water power. And you're looking at her. Me, the aquatic master and god. Neon. Bitch, please. No, I am. I live in the waters. I always choose between god or master. No way. They'll become way more stronger when you overlap them like this. I never could quite get a reading on you, Neon. You're really fucked up, and I don't understand why people like you. However, there's some things I'd rather keep to myself. This is something I need to handle on my own. Having said that, since you've gone through the troubles of using your water-powered breathing, I'll try to tell you a little. Why do we have to go deep? I hate when we do this deep stuff. To be honest, I don't want to leave this place. Oh, hey, Greenhorn. It's not gonna win any prizes, but this should get the job done. Nicely done. I'll take it from here, so you guys can go in and rest up. Really broke a sweat out there. It feels good to put a hard day's work. You can say that again. Mary, are you gonna rest up as well? No. I'm gonna switch with Pepper at the clinic. But the sun's almost down. Yes, but we have to tidy up and close the clinic. I'll do that. Need any help? It's okay. It won't take long anyways. You all go and relax. I'll be right along. Should we trail her? Mary? What are you doing there? Oh, hey Pepper. I was trying to ascend which the sea road will come up tomorrow or not. Mom, the PC, you fucking scary bastard. I figured if I walk along the same path every day, I might be able to get a better prediction of the fluidity of the sea levels. Is that right? Well, if it was me, I don't think I would be able to remember the water levels from the previous night. Well, my memory has always been pretty sharp. You have a pretty long day. You should rest with the others. Why did you come here again? I don't think I believe what you were saying about the sea levels. There are still a few things that need to be taken care of at the clinic. For goodness sakes! I knew you were trying to take care of it yourself. That's why I asked Neon and the commander to make sure you rest. Sorry. I've always been somewhat of a workaholic. I'll organize all the things in this box. You're never gonna listen to me, are you? Probably not. Wait a moment. Is this orange flavored Splunton? Isn't this what you and one of our child patients used to eat all the time? That's right! I took a liking to it, so I brought some as a snack. And this is the identical bandage from the daughter of the patient we had with the leg injury. I knew you would remember. It just didn't feel right throwing it away. Why are you holding on a band-aid? No. I'm just now realizing something. You're an amazing doctor, Pepper. When you're with surgeries and overnight shifts, it's easy to forget why you chose this profession in the first place. But you're never forgotten. That's an important skill to have, and not one that many possess. You shouldn't praise me so much. You can give me an inflated ego. I'm just telling the truth. Oh, sorry, that was Mary. I'm just telling the truth. Hearing you say all this, it might make me want to return to the repair center. Sorry? I want to see all the patients. I'm curious to see how they're doing. Of course, staying here being increasingly enjoyable, but still, the repair center is where I'm meant to be. But if we go back to the repair center, I've always trusted you. All might come rushing back. You're a hypocrite! Pepper pushed me. Sorry? Nothing. I might want to go back too. You too? I just hope the ship doesn't take too long to fabricate. Not all the materials are gathered. It should be a matter of time. Right. Just a matter of time. Next day. Alright. Now that the materials are all gathered, we can officially commence construction of our lifeboat. Name. We haven't even hammered the first nail, and you want to name it? Great Escape. The Prosecutor. The Mother Teresa. I like the Great Escape. Knew you understand. Smart. Guys, do whatever you want for the name. I could care less. Moving on. I gotta assign tasks for everyone. I wish we can get all the outfit for Rima. I want all of their outfits. I'm hoping, like, at least give me fucking. I understand nothing. I don't either. Fucking, I don't understand shit. I want rappies. Give me rappies at the bare minimum, please. So what we have to do is put them all together. That'll involve assessing, painting, welding. Why is painting important? Welding, and some other things. I'm not sure all of you are capable of it. Can't we just look at the blueprint? Can't we just look at the blueprints? So it looks pretty? Okay, there you go. I can believe that. I've never done this kind of work before, but I'll do my best. Me welding. Mary? Yes, I'm listening. Are you feeling any better? Huh? What makes you ask? You told me yesterday that you didn't want to leave the island. You're still thinking about that? How sweet of you. I'm much better now. Opening up to you really took a weight off my shoulders. I'm actually leaning towards wanting to go back now. I keep thinking about all the patients who are waiting for me. No matter how much I spin it, it's clear the repair center is where I've meant to be. Really? Yes. So you don't have to worry about it. I better get going. I have a lot of things to help with, so... Wait. Yes? If, and this is a big if, you were able to remain on the island, what would you do? I'm not sure. All I kept thinking about is how much I didn't want to leave. I never really gave much of a thought of what I would do if I remained here. That's just it. I would enjoy my vacation. I would have liked to enjoy it a little longer before everything fell apart. But the time for that has already passed. I can't wait here and count for a miracle to drop in my lap. Everyone, myself included, has to go back to where they were before. Are you trying to cheer me up? You're so sweet, Commander. Now let's build ourselves a ship. Mary heads over to everyone else who's putting the ship together. Master, I've been thinking, and You want to make a miracle? How did you know? Because I was thinking the same thing. It's just as I thought. Water power has united us as one. After hearing... Car. After hearing the conversation with Pepper from in my mom's car, yeah? After hearing the conversation with Pepper and Mary yesterday, I've got a few guesses of what's going on. It seems like Mary doesn't really want to go back to the repair center. The moment that topic came up, she went as white as a sheet. If you ask me, what we have here is a case of Mondays to end all Mondays. Mary's finally experienced what it's like to have a vacation, and she doesn't want to go back. And that might be true. She works herself ragged at the repair center. Exactly. She's never been able to properly rest up at the clinic. Nor did she get any R&R while taking care of us. I want to make this happen for her. No matter what it is, no matter what it takes. The biggest hurdle we'll have to overcome, though, is Mary herself. Even if we succeed with pushing back the departure date, I don't know if Mary will accept it. She's devoted herself entirely to her work, to set aside her work for her own personal pleasure. Anyone can see that she's shooting that idea down real quick. We'll have to keep it as a secret from her. For sure. Plus, everyone here is really breaking a sweat getting the ship done. If we were to suddenly suggest we push it back, I guarantee they're gonna complain. We're gonna hear some complaints. We're gonna take some time to convince everyone one by one. All while keeping it hush hush. It won't be easy. No, it won't. How about I use my special spy skills? Ian's convenience store. Hello. Three juice. Free juice. Free juices, please. Give one of them to lovely lady in red. Who are you talking about? The owner of the stall. I'll give you points for originality for that one. But out with it. You want something, don't you? Yes, we do. You could at least try to play a game a bit. You can at least try to play the game a little bit. Sorry, but we don't have time for that right now. We want to push back the departure date. What? For how long? 1 or 2 days? 4 if possible? I see. What are you talking for me? Why are you talking to me about this? Because we weren't you working with the others on completing the ship to get out of here? No, it wasn't. Huh? I'm just doing it because everyone else is. I like it here. No kidding. Think about it. A real sun and a real sun that isn't artificial, and a tiny swimming pool? Fresh fruit juice that flies off the shelf? Who wouldn't want to stay here longer? Prima? I need you to concentrate on what I'm about to tell you. Have a plan? No, close your eyes and listen. She's gonna fall asleep. This is dumb. Hear the sound of birds chirping? A cool breeze brushing against the hammock, making its way back and forth. From this point, you'll become very sleepy. You never want to leave this island because it's the best place in the world for a sloth like yourself. Oh, she already fell asleep? Can we even consider this? Sure we can. I've done this countless times during spy missions. How many times? Well, actually, this is technically the first time. Abby, I'm thinking about pushing back the departure date by a few days. Sure, no problem. Huh? Aren't you going to put up a fight, Rappy? Whatever cause there is for delay, I'm sure you have plenty of thought into it. I'm touched that you think so highly of me. Pepper, by any chance, you're going around asking if we can push back the departure date, right? I heard. You already know? Yep. I've been doing everything I can to prevent the word from reaching Mary. How come? Do you really have to ask? How'd you know this is for Mary? Actually, if I'm being fully transparent, I was eavesdropping on your conversation. The thought of Mary suffering from a case of Mondays is just too much to bear. This is such a kind, compassionate thing for you to do. I guess so. Ah, yeah! So I'll do everything in my power to keep the secret. I'll make sure Mary doesn't know a thing until the moment the ship hits the water. We'll be leaving here tomorrow on this ship. I actually kind of feel bad about having to leave. You're upset too, aren't you, little guy? There's a time in everyone's life that they have to move on from what they love. But Volt isn't a person. What? He's a dog, so he can stay as long as he wants. Every time I think you're running out of stupid stuff to say, you pulled another one out of thin air. We want to push back to the departure date. In case you forgot, Greenhorn, when I proposed the idea of making an escape raft, you were fully on board with it. I remember. So what's going on with you? Well, I racked my brain long and hard, but was unable to come up with any convincing argument without bringing up Mary. Commander, so someone in your position really shouldn't be flip-flopping like this, at least not without having a good explanation. I'm very disappointed in you. There's someone who hasn't enjoyed their vacation yet. Come again? We can't just say who it is right now. Only that someone among us. Now that you think about it, someone does come to mind. Whenever we put our feet up, and after a long day, there's one person who is steadfast remaining at the clinic, taking care of everyone without a break. Yes, that's it! Between Master and I, one of us was always at the hospital for one reason or another, so that person barely got any rest. Yeah, don't say too much. Okay. Okay, what? I'll play along. What do you need me to do? Just keep this on the down low, that's it. Don't let that person find out. Is that it? If you wanted to keep it a secret, you gotta do better than that. Let's say, how can I fix this? I've got it. I'm gonna give you this guy a list of materials to fetch. If possible, make sure they're old and rotten. Got it? What are you planning? I'm gonna conclude an excuse. One that conveys the point without having to evade too much of the details. Something that justifies why this person has to remain on the island and enjoy her vacation. Once completed, the ship will be broken down and will require additional time to fix. Are you suggesting it's okay? It's one of your original ideas. Right, you're extremely proud of the things you build. Forget about it. No matter how good the product is, it doesn't serve if it doesn't serve to make a person happy, then what's the point? Hi Gaia, how you doing? A true craftsman is proud of the function in their own creations, not just the creation itself. I'm gonna have to memorize that for later. It's a good way of looking at a creative process. I think so too. Alright. Today is the day where we finally get to leave the island. Finally answered the phone? Yeah. Finally answered the phone. That's right. I know I wouldn't shut up about how much I wanted to go back. But now it's actually time to leave. I'm kind of bummed. The human brain is a strange beast. I feel the same way. I was hoping for a miracle, but it didn't happen. It was fun watching you enjoy your time here. You making fun of me again? Sounds like the boat's coming. Alright, Master. Give it a big ol' push on 3. Don't forget to open the sail at the same time. God, we're gonna find the One Piece. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Is it supposed to be shaking this much? Holy cow! There are 2 Nikes on it and it's still floating. That's the first hurdle done with. This is where you come in, Greenhorn. Leave it to me. Untying the rope to open up the sail. The rope broke? The rope broke? What? That's impossible! How can something like this snap? And the steering wheel is broken. My head hurts. The ship starts to shake like a leaf. Master? Everything alright over there? Just a moment. Are you starting to get seasick? I think so. The ship's so shaking so violently. Would you like me to pat you on the back? No, just leave. Ugh. Fail? I think so. No way, this can't be. We waited so long for this day. Oh no. This doesn't make any sense. Oh, that was Mary. Oops. Thighs. Them thighs. Hey, Apollo. Oh well. Can't leave. Vacation extended. Good. You don't have to make it sound obvious you wanted to stay. Well, it looks like this is quite a doozy to repair. Even with me devoting all my attention to it, it's gonna take a few more days. Oh well, what can you do? Right, Ball? Let's take a walk. This is all too easy. Oh, okay, well, that time it was the commander. Looks like our departure will have to be pushed another few days. Everyone okay with that? Even if we weren't, it's more like we have to do, we couldn't do anything about it. Okay. Okay, prefer this. Well, it wouldn't have been one thing if we were working. It would have been one thing we had more work waiting for us. But actually, it's officially extensive vacation now. Who wouldn't be stoked about all this concept? If the commander's okay with it, then I'm fine with it. How about you, Mary? Oh, my miracle arrived. I'm okay with it. There's some things I just wanted to do. Actually, I wanted to enjoy a nice vacation with everyone. Going for a walk on the beach. And talking with Pepper at the clinic instead of working. Walking in the cold summer seawater in the evening. Would you all like to join me? Of course! We actually planned... Neon? Oh, ignore that. I didn't say anything suspicious. Right. Well, what's done is done. Let's get some rest and enjoy ourselves in the meantime. If you don't take any serious R&R this time around, you're really gonna get an earful from all of us. Understood. I'll enjoy myself, promise. I can't let this miracle go to waste. I'll try to make as many long-lasting memories with the time I have left here. Commander! 2 boggies, straight up. Squirt gun is fully loaded. Preparations are all done here, Commander. Quit hiding! Come out and fight us fair and square! Let's go out on the count of 3. Okie dokie. 1, 2, 3! The moment we leap out from the top of the rocks, there's no one around. I step on something slippery and fall on the sandy shores. Are you okay, Commander? Yikes! Oh, she fell. Pepper tries to help me up, but is pelted by Mary and Neon's squirt guns and completely drenched. Now's our chance, Mary. Attack! Shouldn't we take a look and see how the commander's doing first? But But our starfish trap worked. This is our chance to clutch a victory. Whatever happened to fair and square? That was then and this is now. Are you okay? Are you okay, Commander? It should be okay since you landed on the sand. But if you're feeling uncomfortable, then tell... Salty. Sorry? The water is so salty. Would you look at that? Volt's already running clear to the other side of the beach. Let's slowly make our way over there. Okay. I never knew walking a dog could possibly be so therapeutic. Then again, there aren't many dogs in the Ark, so how would I know? Should we get one? That way you talk... The way you talk makes us sound like a married couple. Oh, it's only joking. Although, I could imagine worse things. Is that a joke as well? I'm not sure. What do you think? How many patients at the repair center? I'm not sure. On whole, I would say thousands. But as for the number of patients that I personally see daily, probably around 30. How about the ones that stay long term? That's difficult to determine. Long-term patients are on another matter altogether. Why must you ask? I can't tell you. Just need to trust me and answer my question honestly. Well, there are some special patients that stick out in my mind. Like who? There's some patients that come up to our clinic quite often. They're often being brought into urgent care. And they typically discharge before they're fully recovered. Sorry. There are others who arrived at the verge of death, and it's always unsettling. But thank you. But that makes me grow fond of them. My greatest wish is for those people to be healthy. For them to one day see the outside world outside the hospital walls once again. Okay, wait. I think I know. No, I actually have no clue on who you're talking about. Thanks for saying that, Mary. It's no problem. So, can I ask why you're so intent in this information, Neon? You'll know in about 15 minutes. Neon scurries to the other side of the beach. She certainly has a bundle of energy. Would you like to sit down for a bit? Yes, sure. I'll bring over a gurney from the clinic. We can sit on it and talk. Sounds good. Soon after. I was wondering how you end up getting hurt so often. I can see why. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. Please, I'm just doing my job. Still, I must tell you how grateful I am. I appreciate that, but... Just like you didn't boast... Thank you for talking about that, Bat. Just like how you don't boast about fighting in the Ark. Neither can I boast about my job as a doctor. You're far too hard on yourself, Mary. I I wouldn't deny it. To be honest, I've been feeling somewhat guilty. I'm still not sure if I'm truly okay with myself enjoying this vacation when there's patients who need me. Your OC has been, was giving you the okay, so you were in the clear. Well, that's very reassuring. Thank you. Mary! Master! Looks like they're done preparing what they have in store for me. Should we go back? Let's. We walked towards the other side of the beach where Neon's waving for him. Welcome, welcome. Using my mere 4 days expertise, I has prepared a magnificent gift for Mary and her precious patients. I'm not sure if 4 days really count as experience. Hey, any experience still counts as experience in my book. Fair enough. So what's the gift? I present to you the water-powered shell collection. Oh my! Is this what you brought from the bottle last time? No, it's hardly, it hardly compares to that. If that was a rough draft, this is the piece de resistance. It's very cute. I know, right? Adorable. I can never play this game now. It won't be the same without the voice actor. What, me? I mean, that's why you watch the content. You go on YouTube / mechamooku and you get it. Actually, that's not quite right. A better word would be something more along the lines of punch into it like a shotgun. Thank you, Cap. Why are you laughing? I'm being serious. No, it's just... Before this, the only happiness I knew was when a patient in urgent care had a successful surgery. Or when a long-term patient fully recuperated and was discharged from the hospital. Now I can see that happiness can be found in smaller things in life as well. Huh? Thank you, Neon. I'm more than happy to accept it. Can I put these in the glass bottle to keep too? Actually, I've got an even better idea. Make some holes in the seashells and thread a tiny string through them, then hang them on the bag. Then every time you move, the shells will shimmer and sparkle. And they'll make a nice jingling sound that'll make you feel good. Okay then, where do I get a string? That's the secret. The hammock Frima's always lying on is made out of string. We can take some from there. Oh my. Would you look at the time? Time flies when you're having fun. So true. Neon is fast asleep as well. Someone could try to kidnap her and I bet she wouldn't wake up. She even boasted all day on how she was going to show me the ultimate vacation should be spent. And yet she's already lost in dreamland after her eyes closed just a moment. Commander, since it's just the two of us, can I ask you something? We're watching the time? Okay, I'm making sure. Making sure. I'm glad you are well then. Since it's just the two of us, can I ask you something? What is it? Why do you push back the departure date by sabotaging... Why did you push back the departure date by sabotaging a ship that was difficult to construct? I don't know what you're talking about. You don't have to try and hide it from me. Her eyes are open again. Some things just don't add up. And the fact that this ship we savaged over for so long and gathered all the materials for suddenly breaks down, and yet everyone is perfectly okay with it. It just didn't make any sense. The only thing I wasn't sure about is whether you persuaded them yourself, or if they noticed what you two were up to and decided to play along. Either way, the fact that everyone agreed to your idea of postponing the departure date, it shows me that they agreed with your reasoning. And they have deep respect for you. So I wanted to ask why you decided to do it. Did you have to do it? I thought it would be nice if a miracle occurred just once. However, maybe not Neon, but you should know what the real reason is for me not wanting to leave this island. I'm in fear. I fear that Pepper might remember. That's why I've been scared of returning to the repair center. You know, don't you? No. You're lying. Very well. Let me refresh your memory. A long time ago, there was a doctor her subordinates respected her more than anything in the world. This doctor would call the White Angel by her patients. She was highly skilled and used those skills to save many patients. But still, she wasn't satisfied. No matter how many times she tried, there was nothing she could do with the patients who were terminally ill. Do you know what the doctor did? The doctor, along with her corrupt government officials, falsely documented the patients who were on their deathbed. They extracted their brains without their consent, turned them into Nikes so they would live forever. And they would also, however, they would be forced to fight. However, they would be forced to fight for the rest of their lives. This didn't happen once or twice either. Many patients were robbed of their dignities at the hands of the doctor. Eventually, the subordinate couldn't take it anymore and pushed the doctor off from a high place, hoping it would end the madness. In time, that followed. Her guilt consumed her, and she spiraled. The ending result is what you see now. What about now? Are you gonna continue pretending that you don't know? You can't say that your intentions weren't pure. I don't think I could agree with that. The patients never consented to anything. The patients never consented to anything. I committed a grave sin, one with no justification. I'm not trying to justify what you did. I'm just trying to prevent you from drowning in your own guilt. I'm your accomplice, Mary. That's... oh... I thought I was giving use to your carnage. But sometimes I just don't understand you at all. Is your definition of a word accomplice different than mine? All I wanted was to keep my secret persisted. All I wanted was to keep my secret, a secret. I never wanted to burden anyone with my guilt or my sorrow. There has to be at least one person in this world who is willing to share that burden with you. But that person doesn't have to be you. There's no reason it doesn't have to be. Commander, I've hardly crossed that line once before. Yes, I've acknowledged my wrongdoings, and yes, I feel terrible for what I've done. But it's not smart to trust anyone like me, or to be in my corner. Can I give you my word of advice? I would never trust someone like me. I would never reach out a hand and try. She needs the pads. Come on, poor Mary. I would never reach out my hand and try to save me either. I wouldn't go out of my way to save someone who is doomed to drown anyhow. Nor would I push back the departure date just for them. And I certainly wouldn't pursue others in part of the plan just to make the other person happy. It doesn't make a lick of sense. Because that kind of person doesn't deserve happiness. The best thing is simply to leave them into their own sorrow, their own pain, and let them die. You said it yourself, though. You live to cure your sins. Commander, now that you said it, I wouldn't forgive you if you died. Of course. Then let's go. I'll live to cure my sins. At that place where you were on the verge of life and death, that's what you said. But that's... right. Even if I did set it, I forget about memories. I decide to head back to the repair center. But even so, is there any point of this? If we end up passing by those stairs again one day, everything will come floating back to Pepper. Living my entire life wrecked of guilt has become more than I can bear. But you swore that you would return. I'm scared. But I'm scared. Don't be scared. I'll be with you. Sometimes I think about quitting. You think about it, but you don't. You don't give up. You're right. I can never give up. Pepper isn't the only one involved in my story. Even now, there's so many more people being turned into Nikes against their wills, thanks to the sins I committed. Being dragged up on the surface and forced to fight raptures, being injured, feeling miserable, losing their lives. All those people end up coming back to the repair center. So I have to be there, no matter what. Even if the people dearest to me end up despising me. Even if I'm called a monster. Even if I have nothing else in my life. Looks like you already have the answer. I knew I couldn't escape it. I never imagined this. I never imagined this is how I would pull it back. I'll listen to the answer my heart is calling to me. I'll go back. I'll go back and keep the promise I made to you. Even if it does destroy the last warm thing inside me. So, will you follow the boat that sets sail tomorrow? We can fix the broken parts. Or replace the new ones. I hug Mary. All around us is silence, and I comfort the broken down Mary. Together we stare at the waves rolling in, slamming into the dark beach coast. All around me are familiar places, grown-up faces, grown-up places. All around me are from crashing down or sending, then crashing down again, all in the midst of a silent night. Together, a promise was made. What? You're ending the vacation after one day? Yes. I'm judged by how considerate everyone's doing this for me. But it's okay now. I experienced a lot in just one day. I formed enough memories to last a lifetime. Well, your expression has certainly changed. You're nothing but a bundle of exposed nerves yesterday. I felt bad for you. Now looking at you, a bit of R&R and you're right as rain. Yes. I finally made peace with myself. I can return to where I'm supposed to be without any regrets. Sounds good to me. Alright, I understand what you mean. I'll work with Greenhorn tomorrow morning to get the ship in working order. Me? And Four Eyes over there. Me? Do you see anyone else wearing glasses? So what time do we need to be up exactly? Depends. Greenhorn, what time does the sun rise tomorrow? 5 o'clock in the morning, isn't it? I had a friend who used to wake up that early once. She died. Give me a break. Bolt and I wake up early all the time. Bolt and I wake up that early all the time. We're fine. Waking up that early may not be fine, but I doubt we'll be in any mortal danger. The next day. Oof. What's up with you two? Did you catch something? We just went through hell together. A noble sacrifice for the greater good. We were able to fix that junker of a ship and get it to start moving again. What? In just one day? I thought you said you were going to be pushing it back to departure day of a few days. Yeah, but it turns out we end up fixing the boat faster than we thought. 1 day to be exact. Oh, is that right? That's a shame. I was looking forward to resting up a bit more. Sloth here, perfect. Escape prohibition. Anyways, is everyone well packed up? Of course we're not packed up. We thought we would be here a few more days. Then hurry up and get your stuff. We're about to be leaving in a couple hours. Why are you in such a hurry? Since we decided to leave, we aren't gonna drag our feet. I feel the same. Should we go pack as well? Well, obviously. Yeah, let's go. Sloth, escape. Prohibition. Prohibited. 4 hours later. You said only two people at a time can ride the ship, right? Right. It can't sustain all of our weight at once. So who goes first? I'll go first. I'll scout ahead and determine if it's any possible dangers. Then I'll go too. If there's any danger up ahead, someone needs to take care of you. I'll open the sails like I did last time. Actually, that's not necessary. Also, it's a ship, not a raft this time. Oh, is it really? I didn't even realize. What? I was giving you something to do there, just for a visual aid, showing the ship being broken. Remember when that wasn't a follow alert? That used to be really loud. I had to double check for there for a second. I was like, did I get a follow? That was long ago. In all actuality, this ship can maneuver perfectly without a sail. No way! This thing is hypo-powered? If it's me making it, you should know that anything's possible. I suppose I was curious about why it seems so old-fashioned, considering it was made by Mighty Tools. I was just trying to meet your expectations of what a boat should look like. Toss a coin to the ocean. Toss a coin to your witcher. Thank you for a biddy. Anyways, let's get it moving. Can you tell me how to operate the ship? It's simple. All you have to do is press the button down here and it opens up the cockpit. Wait, so she made an actual boat with a button for a cockpit out of wood logs and some other shit we found. What the fuck? Good for her. Okay. Yippee! This thing is so fast! The ship carrying the two quickly disappeared over the horizon. Soon after, it returns, empty this time. That's incredible. Hey, it looks like a blast. I'm gonna go next. Sloth habitant will go. And then there were two. Your typo? Most likely. Mary looks back at the palm-fringed beach. This was most definitely the most beautiful memory. Those ship's neon gave me a wonderful decoration at the clinic to see. In the future, I will take photos we have together and look at them. There's no need to do that. We can always come back here. Will you really think we'll have a chance? Yes, and sooner or later, I think. Are you certain? Just a gut feeling. Is that right? Then I hope your intuition proves to be right. I better get going then, shouldn't we? Press the button. Huh? What's this? Is that the ship? It seems so. There is no seeming so about it. That's the commander on there. Let's go greet him. I'll love nothing more. There's just an open body of water in front of us. You're not gonna do that sea drifting thing or whatever you're talking about, are you? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Ugh! The speed freak never learns. Anise, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? Wait a second. That crazy sound. That wasn't from the Black Typhoon, but from a ship? What am I saying? That's unimportant. How did you guys get here? I was worried sick about you. Sorry. I'll just keep you waiting. You better be. I've been sitting here on the sea for days now. Come on, guys. What about me? I want to be part of the touching reunion. Neon. Get over here, you. Get over here for your very own bear hug. You look like you've been from hell to back. It wasn't all that bad. Easy for you to say. We were the only ones having a rough go around. Hold up, where's the commander? It's nice to see you, Anise. Look how happy she is. Look at her. Commander. Anise sprints towards me and hugs me. Oof. I don't care if you can't breathe. Just deal with it for a second. You might know this already, but do you have any idea how hard it was to be stranded alone with this weirdo? I didn't mind. What have you two been up to the last couple days? We got to experiment. We got to experiment experience what being homeless. We got to experience what it is to be like, to be homeless, basically. It was kind of fun on our own. Are you mental? And what kind of world would this be considered fun? You can at least admit you had fun with the bike. So swimming suits. Listen. I want a niece in a swimsuit. I want her in a swimsuit so bad. You experienced it even in top speed. Huh? Huh? What's that? There's something black coming out of the water. Huh? That's a rapture. Oh, wait. It's the road. What? I slowly turned back, and between the tranquil waves of the coastline, a familiar sea road reveals itself. This road is really out for us. Hindsight is like always 2020, I guess. I'm not sure if I should consider this boat a waste of time or not. I can't say. The timing is rather vexing, no doubt. But I also don't feel right, and to think that we've done a waste of time. I also don't feel like it's right to think that we've done wasting of time here. I also forget you guys can't see me nod. It allowed us to create wonderful memories together. Yes, yes, positive. I, for one, had a ton of fun putting together the boat. I pretended to be upset, but was actually pretty stoked when the departure was delayed. See, my tracking's also just shitty. Wait, what did you just say? Our investigation for resources went on longer than expected. Well, actually, it was more than our summer vacation ended with great success. It wasn't a success. We didn't see a niece in a swimsuit. Some people were happy to go back to their daily lives. Others were sad that their vacation was coming to an end. Others still don't feel strong enough. Either way, you actually should 4-star. Get it off my screen. Don't feel strongly either way, and simply felt happy at being part of the experience. However, when faced with the notion that they didn't enjoy their vacation to their fullest, there was one person who particular was God damn it. This is a niece right now. A niece vengeance arc. She turns into a rapture. Can I go back? my hammock broke. There was one person who was particularly devastated. Some days later, in front of the repair center, we had returned. For the sins of her past, one doctor, I don't care. One doctor who had spent her time one doctor who has spent the rest of her life in atonement. We are finally back. I'm sure the patients are gonna be full of complaints. I'd say we'll be back in less than a week. Although those snacks they love to give you are probably gone bad. You're probably right. We walk through the automatic doors. Next to which a large sign that says the repair center. And make our way through the hallway lined with different patient rooms. We get into an elevator and proceed upwards several floors. Out to where Pepper... Oh. Up to where Pepper once pushed Mary. And as soon as we arrived to the stairs... Hey, Pepper. Hey! Pepper, Mary back! Where were you two? We've been waiting for ages for you two. Really? You'll all be waiting for us? Of course! It's just like, it's not just us. The lady in the wheelchair on 150 or 503. Speaking of which, you should tell her you're back. Oh, yeah. It's been a while since we said hi. Why? You okay? Oh, sorry, Mary. What were you asking me? I didn't hear you. It was nothing important. I was just wondering if anything came to mind when you saw this. This is all of a sudden, so nothing comes to mind at the moment. But if I can concentrate really hard, I feel like I'm missing this. You do? It's been a while since we saw our patients in these stairs. It's always been a while since it's just been the two of us. Alright, and there was a time when the White Angel personally looked after me. Of course, I'm not saying I want to go back. I made a lot of mistakes back then. There were times where I thought you were gonna kill me. Is that all? Was that not the answer you were looking for? Is that not the right answer? Is that not the answer is that not the answer you're looking for? Let me see then. For a moment, my vision goes white. Surprise! The patients and I have been planning this for the whole time since we got back. It's to celebrate the anniversary of the creation of the repair center. And for this occasion, we baked special treats for the Ark's best and brightest doctor. A fresh cream cake. I want a cream cake. Is something wrong? Don't you like surprises? Oh, don't cry! You're not angry, are you? No. I was thinking about what a special person you've become. You even know to remember and celebrate important dates. You've come so far. And with that, the moments of fear was over. Instead, it was replaced with joy. Overlapped with radiant light and sunlight. That's right. This has all been wonderfully temporary state of grace. If there was a God, I would be entirely grateful for him for giving me this respite. With these hands, I save many as I can. And when I meet those individuals who suffer with these hands, I will be able to face them and say I'm truly sorry.